Hey everyone, welcome to SRC Names, my new YouTube channel. I decided to go with YouTube instead of SoundCloud because SoundCloud kept giving me weird comments and play counts and other things, and so I didn't really want to have to deal with those. So I am here on YouTube and really excited to start my channel. This channel was inspired by Amaryllis. Her username is Fearless Firefly, and that is also what she is on the site Nameberry. And I also wanted to welcome anyone and everyone that has an interest in names to my channel, and I didn't want to restrict it to Nameberry users, or berries as they're called. So anyone and everyone is welcome. And I wanted to start things off by introducing some new names that I've added to my list since my last post on SoundCloud, which I have taken the posts on SoundCloud and brought them over to this channel. Not all of them, just most of them really, and I added some images to those. I'm not the best when it comes to images, so I do apologize in that regard, but I still hope that you enjoy my content. So starting with the boys' names, I have Darrow on my list. I heard that when I saw Amaryllis's video, and I absolutely loved it. And then after that, she mentioned Arrow, and I had seen Arrow on Nameberry quite a bit, so I've really grown to like it enough to add it to my list. Then I have Jason with this really cool spelling that I like. You might call it a trendy spelling, but I do like it. Senzo, I had heard for the first time last night, and I ended up really liking that one. And then this one I also heard for the first time tonight, and that is Perrin. And that just has a really cool sound to it. Not my favorite name, but I like it enough to add it to my list. And that is the case with a lot of these girl names, in fact. So first up we have Ella with one L. I still prefer Ella with two L's, but I like it. It's more streamlined. It's kind of like Anna with one N or with two N's. And then I have Isla. I would assume that it's Isla. I only saw it. I never heard it. And then Beatrix is another one of those names that I like it enough to add it to my list, but I still prefer Beatrice. I've just been seeing it a lot recently on Nameberry, and it has grown on me quite a bit. So I added it. And then tonight I heard Anel or Anel for the first time. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. And then Charmaine and Kathy with an I really like. Nicknames, of course, are included on my list. And so those are my new names that I recently added. Now, this is part 5 in a series of 20 parts where I go over my entire list in reverse alphabetical order. And so I'm going to do the Q names. And so I did this long introduction beforehand because I have not that many Q names, as you might expect. So with the boys, I have Quincy, which I think is more of a boy name than it is a girl. Quinn is next, then Quinlan, and Quentin. There are a lot of different spellings of Quentin that I've seen. This one I like because it is spelled how it sounds, and not a lot of the others, at least in my opinion, are spelled that way, with a possible exception of maybe an EN instead of an ON. But this is my preferred spelling of Quentin. Maybe over time I'll go to like the others enough to add it. And By the way, this series is in celebration of hitting 2,000 names on my list a few days ago. So, and by the way, the 2,000th name, I don't know if I ever shared this other than Nameberry. The 2,000th name that I added is Caden, but it is spelled Caiden. Thought I'd let you guys know. And on to the girls, we have Juanita, which I really like. I really like the sound of it, and it also looks good. And then Kiana or Quiana. I had heard of a Kiana with a K. That was the first Kiana I'd ever heard of, but I eventually saw a Kiana with a QU, and I ended up really liking the other spelling. We have Quincy with an E, making it a lot more feminine to me. And then Quincy, the regular spelling, which I think, like I say, Quincy with that spelling is more associated with a boy. It kind of maybe not screams a boy to me when I hear it or see it, but I think of a boy. Quinn, I think of as a girl's name. I really like the sort of short and sweet sound of Quinn. Then I have Quintana, which I really like. And then my favorite of all the QU names is Quintessa. I absolutely love that name. Probably because I love Tessa too, but as you saw in my other video. But Quintessa has a really nice sound to it, and so I added it to my list once I first heard it a couple of years ago. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my list, and I'll catch you next video where I will go over P names on my list. And thank you again to Amaryllis Fearless Firefly for the inspiration and encouragement to start my own channel. I really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching.